Gymnastics moms, if you want to help your gymnast learn how to celebrate her success, this video is for you. Hi, my name is Stacy, and I am a co-founder of Gymnastics Mindset Academy, and you are in Mindset for Moms, where we help develop happy, healthy gymnasts who know how to win in and out of the gym. All right, this week we're talking about celebrating every step of the way. One of the things that gymnasts and most of us tend to do is we set a big goal and then we're only allowed to celebrate when we hit that goal. The problem is that leaves a whole lot of time like not having fun, not celebrating. A whole lot of time putting in a whole lot of hard work with little reward. And our brains are not motivated that way. So here's one of the things I love to tell gymnasts. Can you imagine if I was like, hey, you need to go to your gym. You're gonna like it, you went to your gym and it was cleaning out the pit day. And so you spent all day long cleaning out the pit all day long. No, you're not getting paid to do this, just like you just have to be there, right? And then at the end of the day, your coach was like, all right, go home, we'll see you tomorrow. Like, would you be excited to come back and help clean out the pit the next day? Absolutely not. You'd be like, wait, I didn't even get a thank you. No, like, hey, here's pizza. Thanks everybody for, for doing this. Nothing. And that is how your brain feels when you work really hard for something and never get a thank you, never get a good job, never get anything other than, all right, on to the next thing. And if you want your brain to be motivated to continue working when it's difficult, you have to teach your brain that it gets rewarded for doing all the steps along the way, not just rewarded for doing the end. Because here's the thing, when you don't train your brain to celebrate along the way, a lot of people have a hard time celebrating when they finally reach their goal. Like parents, how many times have you had that thing where you like finally reach this big thing you've been trying to do for a long time? You're like, all right, we did that and it feels good for about like a couple of minutes. And then you're like, on to the next thing. You worked for years for that and we're on to the next thing already. And so when we don't practice celebrating along the way, we actually have a hard time celebrating when we finally meet it. But even if we don't, even if we can celebrate when we finally meet it, it's celebrating along the way that will motivate your brain to keep doing the hard work. So how can you do this as a mom? Lots of easy, simple ways where you can, you can just ask every single day, at the end of the day, what's one thing to celebrate today? What's one thing we're celebrating today? What's one thing we're celebrating today? Allie loves to ask, what's one thing for you? And then what's one thing you want to celebrate for somebody else? So helping that idea of like widening our view, to be looking for the good and the progress in others. And if you watched a video last week, it talked about worthy fail. So like, what's one worthy fail to celebrate today? And what's one success to celebrate today? And so kind of celebrating both along the way, making milestone markers. Okay, and I wouldn't use it as like when you get this skill. We don't want to add pressure to getting a skill. We want to add celebration for the things that the actions that they take, the things that they can control, not like mental block things. That's not actually helpful, but we want to celebrate, the things that they're proud of, celebrating working hard when it was difficult, celebrating going to gym when they didn't feel like it. We always think that kids should be 100% every single day, but we're not 100% every single day. That's not how the human body works, and especially not how the female body works. And so being able to just celebrate effort, celebrate whatever percentage of effort. So if you're like, today was a rough day, I didn't get enough sleep, I was hungry, and so I felt like I was about 30%, but I gave all of that 30%, like that's great, that's enough, that's good. And so just helping them celebrate all of the small things along the way. All right, that's what we have for you in October. Tune into November, where we are going to help prepare their brain for competition season. See you then. Bye-bye.